I'm sorry. The familiar voice rang out in the silence. A pain of throbbing headache pounded in Nicole's head. Slowly, the shining light of the lamp hit the eyes of the unicorn. He went awake, pushing himself to sit in his bed. He looked around together where he was, soon figuring he's in his room. What the? He moved his hood to his face to hold his head up from the headache. As he did, he noticed a golden yellow star on his hoof. As he lifted his hoof higher to get a look at them better, a reflection in the mirror across the room caught Nicole's attention. He squinted at the mirror, hoping to get a better look. What the heck? He said loudly, getting out of his comfortable bed to look in the mirror. Pain shot through his body. The wounds on his back ached like heck, but he grunted and stumbled from the pain, but managed to get to the mirror. His hair was disheveled and messy. Deep eyebags darted his eyes, and he examined his image more, realizing his right eye had become a pale white yellow star shape, rather than the color it was previously. Footsteps quickly echoed in the hallway outside the store. He quickly covered his eye with his dark hair, looking at the door with a slight worry, waiting for whoever was about to barge their way in. The brisk footsteps got louder, and the bedroom door shot open. A familiar sight from the cavern reappeared in the unicorn's mind. A tall, pointy figure standing in the doorway. He looked at who it was, slight fear painted on his face. A purple unicorn stood in the door, her stature towering over the gray unicorn standing next to her. Shooting star, you're awake, she beamed with such happiness as she could muster. The young colt looked at his mother's face, which showed no signs of sleep for since he knows how long. The mare quickly embraced her son, small tears forming at the corner of her eyes. The hug caused a sharp pain to burst through the unicorn, resulting in him pushing away from the hug. The unicorn looked at him. Whoa. Please, Twilight, the gray unicorn nodded, stepping a bit closer to the two. He just woke up, he added, looking at the purple unicorn with questioning eyes. The small unicorn looked at the two standing in front of him, eager to ask one question. What happened to you? Twilight sighed, looking at her child. A soft smile faded from her face. Tears started to form in her eyes again. She started to open her mouth to say something, but nothing would come out. When we found you, you were in a cavern below the castle, completely unconscious. His father looked at him with sharp eyes. We were hoping you'd be able to tell us what happened. Saul looked at the ground after he heard those words. I don't remember. Suddenly, a sharp pain throbbed in his head, and within seconds, the memories of the incident started to become more clear in his mind. His voice trailed off into the ground. Sorry, sir. Twilight wiped his tears from her eyes, looking at the small unicorn. You still seem a bit tired still. Get some rest. We can talk about this later. She smiled softly, guiding him to his bed. As the unicorn got into bed, Sombra had walked off already, leaving the two of them alone in the room. The unicorn smiled softly at her child and lifted her hoof to move the hair out of his face. As her hoof came close, The memory of the tall figure, along with the words, "You are not worthy," boomed in his thoughts. Panicked, he knocked her hoof away, quickly flipping over so his back was towards his mother, not saying a word. She sighed and turned the lamp off as she walked out of the room, leaving Shooting Star alone to his memories and thoughts.